supposed to stay with me when you're warming him up, and there was a stallion, and we passed the stallion and did that roll of shit thing. And I said, "No, you go right by." And I gave the 8 feet. But, did it again. The third time, I could see the stallion's eyes, and I said, "You have permission to leave." I gave Zumi permission to leave, and we were out of there.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, he might need it this time, so you have permission to leave.
Yeah.
I had only one horse that was faster than him. Like lightning and responses like lightning. Are you gonna try to do it out here?
Yep.
With a different. I'm gonna use a different camera card. Good catch! Whoa! Yeah, very nice. Alright, so this is all very good. So I'm good with that. So now we're going to come go to E. And I'd like a 10-meter circle at E.
And which letter?
E as in Edward.
Okay.
The vampire. Okay, so with your right leg, you're going to ask the horses to be about 6 inches walking. Oh, it's hard. There we go. Like that, right? Very good, okay. Now a little bit of flex your left. Look at her. Don't look left. Look at her. Don't look left. Look at her. That outside hind leg is in. Good girl.
Keep the left flexion.
Oh, yeah.
With her on that hind leg. Come on.
A little deep like that's okay. Okay? I don't want her yanking you too out of the top, but a little deep is okay.
I'll make it a little easier for her.
Let's fall in, drifting off the ladder.
Very good. And then when you get to E, you're just going to gently half pass. Gently.
With that flexion, you're set up.
There you go. Good. And you don't even have to go that sideways. I know you're trying to make it an A. You don't have to go that sideways.
Okay.
Be appropriate for what you can keep. Huh?
Yep.
You doing that P maybe in a circle? And easy. You don't, even if you just make it to the first railroad line.
right ear. You're determined to get to A, aren't you? Gotta have a long range.
That's hard, God.
Alright. That's why, look, don't go more sideways than the bend allows. Okay? If you can only make it to a little past the first big tree, that's, you don't want to go that far.
Ah, it's perfect riding.
No, go this way. Good enough. At least you had a little bend now. You understand what I mean? I'm giving you homework.
Yep.
But remember, can't touch your toes. Just touch your ankles. Okay? Little break. Short horses. They have trouble with that. You know what I mean? Really have trouble with it. So stay appropriate to her.
All I saw was the hoodie. And I'm like, I'm going to load Ace up here because there's no
Right.
room to turn around down there.
Right.
Can you assist me with
Absolutely.
that? in case he
Yeah, no
decides-
problem.
She's being good.
Yeah.
He's kind of funny
good.
when he
Don't-
decides that there's
He
a
wants to stay here or something.
Well, no, he'll decide it's a specific place where he can load, like at home. If
Okay.
I don't
Pull
load
out
him in
my
the same
jacket
place
and
every
How
time,
bizarre.
he won't load.
How bizarre. But you're going to have to start doing that now.
Well, it shows he'll load anywhere. So,
Okay. But still, you know, it's like the old, you know, a couple little let him stretch his legs.
jacket
You
was
just, you know,
at
tell him
Ireland.
that you're in charge.
Yeah.
The little things.
Yeah, but it's hard.
Oh, where'd the wind come from?
Yeah, I'll just fold it.
Okay. There you go.
Good
job.
So I always seem to look out. Ireland's always cold and rainy, but knock wood, the weather was great while I was there.
Good, I'm going in middle of June.
It was too
wait.
windy to do the Skellig Island, Skellig Michael, which I was disappointed.
What is that?
Skellig Michael, off of the Kerry Peninsula, are these two islands. One's a really tall rock island. And in the 400 and like 800,
Is that where the abbey is? Or, yeah.
where there's an abbey with these little tiny steps that they chiseled into the rock with these little dome-like places where they lived, and the abbey up on top. And of course, they finally abandoned it because the weather was too bad. Hello, it was inhabitable. Hello.
Well, that's part of their penance.
That's penance, exactly. But so now they, and actually, during season, they finally put ropes up there. Before there wasn't even anything to steady you. But if it's windy, first of all, the sea is rough, but to get off, there's no pier, there's no landing.
Slimy rock.
You just climb up a ladder on a boat that's doing this. And then it's narrow, and you're up there. So the day before, we were on the Kerry Ring, on the promontory overlooking Skellig Michael. It was so, and it was just a day like today. Light breeze, nice day just like today. You know, light jacket, 60 degrees, partly cloudy, with this kind of a breeze. But I tell you, on that promontory, maybe 50-mile-an-hour winds. I mean, blowing me back. I thought I was going to take my sunglasses off. Couldn't keep my hat on. And Skellig Michael is in the ocean, not just on the promontory, and higher. And they just don't let anybody get up. You know, the weather's too bad, too dangerous to go up there. So the next day was beautiful, nicer than today. Yeah, and lighter breeze. But too windy out there for us to do it. So.
What time of year were you there?
April. I go in April. After Florida, I'm exhausted, and the horses rest.
The only way to make you rest is to get you away from the horses?
Yeah.
I can understand that.
And I have family in Ireland and the south of France.
Well,
For me.
yeah, for you. Yeah.
Life is hard.
You gotta go visit them.
Super.
Okay, so Pam, when I pick up again in this direction,
Yep.
all right. Are we still? Did I move the lunches in to the right to get that right hind under her body?
Yeah,
or
but it's gonna be different this way.
Right, that's what I'm asking.
That's why we're gonna do it this way. We did it that way first because it's gonna be a little, actually easier. Not the half pass, but the circle.
Little French thing, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to ride more of a straightness in the circle as opposed to not circling on the wall. Because, of course, she wants to fall to the wall. Okay, so I'm going to circle off, you know, on the
Yeah, like on the borderline or something.
Okay. All right,
Yep.
Like night and day.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. You know, I stay with them and they tour me around, so it doesn't cost me hardly anything. A plane ticket.
Well, I'm going in the middle of June. I'm very excited. I've
Should
never
be.
been.
Oh, you never been? It's awesome. I love Ireland.
You kind of look like you're, you know, you fit right in there. You like,
It's great because my sister lives there mostly when she's not in San Francisco. And then I have all these Irish girls that work for me, whose parents are my age, and we all get along. You know, so, you know,
you take care of their kids.
yeah, I take care of their kids, and we
Yeah.
but we, you know, we have a great time over there. I know all the families. And, but yeah, I got a 20-meter circle, honey.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, silly girl.
You're getting faster. That was good.
Yeah.
Well done.
So, you know, you do what you gotta do to get to that point. Girl. There you go.
Yeah, girl, that'll be sweet. There we go. Good. All right, now 10 meters. 12.
Tongue, well, my tongue that time.
Good, I was just going to say.
I knew you were. Right, if I keep talking, at least I'm not sticking my tongue
Tongue out. That's not 10 meters, though.
Ah, it's huge.
Exactly.
Not really.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keep her in whatever can or she'll do on a 10-meter circle. In the lines. Okay? You need enough left leg that she doesn't step out.
Not too much to push her in.
Right. Like her haunches went out when you turned there. Yes, no? Huh? Okay.
Oh, left side. She's falling out.
Well, then use your left leg. Elbow.
You want to love me, Seal.
I know. Isn't she amazing?
There you go. Good. That's better?
Yep. Take it to the half pass.
Now go straight. Straight. Go sideways this way a little better.
Yes.
So you don't need, the big thing is the control. And that's why I want you to,